36, but let's look at Psalm 27 this morning. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is a stronghold of my life. Whom should I dread? When evildoers came against me to devour my flesh, my foes and my enemies stumbled and fell. Though an army deploys against me, my heart will not be afraid. Though a war breaks out against me, I will still be confident. Well, I've asked one thing from the Lord. It is what I desire, to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, gazing on the beauty of the Lord and seeking him in his temple. For he will conceal me in his shelter in the day of adversity. He will hide me under the cover of his tent. He will set me high on a rock. Then my head will be high above my enemies around me. I will offer sacrifices in his tent with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Lord, hear my voice when I call. Be gracious to me and answer me. My heart says this about you, seek his face. Lord, I will seek your face. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. Do not leave me or abandon me, God of my salvation. Even if my father and mother abandons me, the Lord cares for me. Because of my adversaries, show me your way, O Lord, and lead me on a level path. Do not give me over to the will of my foes, for false witnesses rise up against me, breathing violence. I am certain that I will see the Lord's goodness in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong. Let your heart be courageous. Wait for the Lord. This psalm, Psalm 27, is one of David's most famous psalms. Words you probably hear in songs that we sing, and words that we use in our liturgy of the Lord being our light and salvation, the Lord being our stronghold, and that admonition at the end to wait for the Lord. Be strong, let your heart be courageous, and wait for the Lord. We want to wait for him. We want to follow him. We want him, as David writes there, to be the one who shows us the way, Lord. Lead us on level paths. My prayer is that God does that for you today, wherever you are, whatever you're going through, the challenges and the joys and the ups and the downs, that you would find that ability to wait on the Lord, to reveal his plans to you and reveal his path before you, and that you patiently wait for him, knowing that he is faithful to his people and he's faithful to his promises. I hope you're able to dig into the word today. Genesis 34 through 36 is our other readings. Genesis 36 gets a little challenging because it's one of our first genealogies, just a whole chapter dealing with the genealogy of people related to Esau, and then in the land that Esau will dwell in. So I appreciate those genealogies showing us the history and the connection to it that these people have as well. So there's a purpose for them. They're not just like stuff to just skip over, but to see those names and to remember the history of our faith as well. Blessings on your readings today as you read Psalm 27, Genesis 34, 35, and 36. We'll finish you up with mostly with Jacob, and then we're going to get into the person of Joseph, and we're going to dig into some more about Joseph, especially his relationship with his brothers and the struggle they have when it comes to forgiveness, which is probably the same thing we struggle with as well. So